Good morning. I always got the lint in my hair. Don't never look before I press record. That's just life, right? Happy Saturday. It is a couple of minutes till 10. I gotta fix my little shaboop. I got my niece in the car with me. Say hey, Ups.
Hello.
Ups got her seatbelt on. My children are with their grandmom. That's super exciting. I'm in this nice vehicle because of my grandmom. So we're outside. We're getting ready to go across town so we can go to this event. They wanted us to arrive 7 minutes ago so they can promptly start at 3. And let's go see what this hands-on activity is going to be about today. We outside. Sleepy, but we here. Let's go. We have arrived. I just learned that we can come down and weed some of the community beds, and then we can harvest produce from it. We're getting ready to get started.
Also known as Conductor D. Some people ask, where did that name come from? It's because a conductor on the Underground Railroad guided people to freedom. So as I've been doing tours on the Underground Railroad, that name just kind of stuck. So Conductor D. I started the business about 6 years ago. A group of friends and I decided to do something that probably sounds really crazy, which is we walked 52 miles on the Underground Railroad through here. We actually walked straight right through here to Pennsylvania over the course of 3 days. And I knew that when I did that I wanted it to be more than just a walk, but an experience where we were learning the stories of the people who mattered, those who were helping, those who came through. What were their lives like? What did they bring with them? What stories did they take with them? And from there, it evolved into a business. I was already working in education, doing professional development and so forth. So it just kind of went hand in hand. Take the time to smell it.
So very intriguing. We're learning about the Underground Railroad and how Harriet helped the slaves and how she was so smart about knowing about plants and herbs and how it was used alone, about how we had to hide in the woods, and if we was hiding during the day, all the bugs and stuff that would be biting you when you get underneath the bush. We can ready to try some bee balm right now, and you could turn it into tea.
Spice bush is another one.
Goldenrod and bee balm. We're gonna try one and then we're gonna take one home. We're gonna sip tea and then Conductor D is gonna spill the tea. Here's the bee balm. I'm gonna add some hot water so we can try it. It looks really pretty. We can take the bulb of the bee balm off of the stem. Hold it, sauce, please. And then we can crumble it up to add to our cup. This whole item here. They don't know, have to do some research if we can crumble the leaves on the stem. So we're not going to do that. Thank you. I'm going to crumble it up and add it to my cup. And then we're going to add the hot water. And then we're going to try it.
Bring me the money back. He was very smart. He said, I need to come up with a fee to tell my enslaver that makes sense, but I'm going to give myself a little kickback. I'm not going to really tell him how much I'm making. So let's just say, as an example, I don't remember the exact, I don't know the exact amount of money that he made. It was all about survival. So the idea of people being so impoverished and not having knowledge and not knowing how to navigate, I mean, come on, you were navigating landscapes with no GPS in the dark, okay? So,
oh, it's turning color.
yes, so did anyone try your bee balm yet?
It's like a lavender.
Oh, okay, all right. So once...
Could I put the goldenrod tea into that cup?
Sure.
Appreciate that.
And that was the question with Frederick Douglass. Did the white woman help him to freedom? No. And she was familiar with the family before the white passed away. So some speculate that there may have been something.
So along with coming to this event and getting the information, we are able to take a planner home as well. So it's going along with the theme of what we were talking about. We are able to choose 3 different plants to put into our pot. I think I want mint. I want the goldenrod. That's what we're getting ready to take home. And I want something else that's not already in our native garden. This is so exciting. And the tea was delicious. So I have my planter. I have the goldenrod here, which I can't wait for it to grow so I can drink the tea. This is the world milkweed. The bumblebees are going to love this. And this is mint. And it's very invasive. Do not put the mint in your yard. It's going to take over your yard. I'm learning as I'm going. I'm so excited. This is very banging. Thank y'all for being here. This is beautiful. I love it. Back at home, that event experience, I can't wait to go to the next one. It was really decent. Shout out to 5% battery. Shout out to Conductor D. She was so knowledgeable, a great storyteller about history, about the Underground Railroad that's running through Delaware. How she thought it was a crazy idea of her and her friends to walk the Underground Railroad from here through to Pennsylvania, which was 52 miles. It took them 3 days. It was amazing. I would probably try to do that. So I was just coming on here to say I had a great time. Educated, very informal. We learned about the bartering system. How were enslaved people getting money? George Washington was buying goods from enslaved people. Crazy. So, I'm going to turn my camera around so I could just go like this. This cucumber, it is huge. It's in my garden. It's not ready to get taken off just yet. But our neighbor has vegetation growing in her yard as well. And Bay just gave her a couple of cucumbers. And what did she give up? He gave her 1. And then she gave us an abundance of tomatoes. You're not in my mouth. Abundance of tomatoes. Very good strawberry. Oh my God. And there's more on the kitchen table. So he said, I only gave you 1 cucumber. Let me give you some more. The bartering system. BLT. No diarrhea over here. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.